Well, hello. Been a long time. Um, I guess this is back to the Jesse show. Um, so I know I haven't been on in quite some long time. I have been doing the Long Lost Brothers podcast still, but that's neither here nor there. It's a good show though. You might check it out. It's everywhere. Anyway, so I kind of went through this whole thing where I was like super mega depressed. Anyway, just cut to the chase. I got all fucking fat and shit, and then I was working on this fucking. I got a new job, a bunch of shit. Life happened. Okay, so I was trying to run this marathon right here with Brett Scott, and I got pretty injured, and I was having some trouble cutting weight, and I fucked my hip up. Long story short. So I'm like, okay, so what do I do now? Right. So obviously repair my shit. And I want to lose some weight and I want to look sexy doing it. So I decided I'm gonna take on like a 9 week ketogenic protocol for my diet intake to lose some weight because that's the side effect of keto. Also lighten some inflammation on my joints because my hip's pretty damaged, my knee's not happy, my shoulder's not happy. Just the side effect of going hard as fuck all the time. Um, so those are the things I'm working on. Today is day 2 out of 9 weeks. Um, so far so good, but it's only day 2, so I'm not exactly fucking, you know, saying mission accomplished. Clearly, I want to detail everything that I'm doing. So like, essentially, like I'm eating like a sausage link for breakfast. Pretty much fasting through lunch, or I'll have like a Quest cookie or something of that nature, and then my girl's been doing a good job of making sure I got foods that fit my macros. Like I said, I had like chicken breast and broccoli with butter on it. Right, super simple, super healthy keto food. And then I fucked around with a little bit of like broccoli cheese tots, and then you know today I think I'm getting an omelet for dinner. Had a kielbasa for lunch. Like just easy keto foods. This first week I'm basically just focused on uh, getting myself attuned back to eating keto because it's been quite some time since I've eaten that way. I've kind of just been eating everything in sight and just trying to keep my protein high, but I haven't really been tracking anything. And I put on, let's see, from Christmas till now, I've probably put on like 25 pounds, so I'm pretty thick. And I was like mega depressed, man. I wasn't really doing my thing. I wasn't lifting like I was supposed to, and just kind of became very sedentary and homebound. And I was trying to run through the winter, but I kept getting fucking damaged, man. So it's just like thing after thing. Like I was going through some depression, then I was like literally sick. Then I got shin splints, and then now it's my hip. So I just don't think it's really my year for running, to be honest. A hip injury in your late 30s is not the jam because that's just gonna. If I keep pushing on it, it's just gonna be. I'll be walking on a cane in my 50s, and I'm not trying to go out like that. So I got some rehabilitation in mind. I got some movements I'm gonna be doing. I got the hip circle, got the reverse hype. I'm gonna go see a chiropractor. I'm easing off on. I'm not running clearly. I hiked this weekend. It was relatively pain free, but wasn't perfect. And so I'm hoping that it's just one of those things where I bang myself up, and if I take care of it, it'll go away. And if it persists, clearly I'll go see a physician. Clearly, that's the proper course of action. But with a little ibuprofen, the pain is livable. And so that's been about. I mean, it was a nagging injury, and I should have took the signs early on. I tried to work around it, tried to do the bike to not be having the impact, but I put in 10 miler, and it was a wrap. So here we are. Fast forward a couple weeks, had to take some time and figure out what the fuck I was gonna do. I have been lifting weights in the gym, trying to, because it's depressing when you're trying to train for a marathon, so you're doing pretty much exclusively cardio. You're getting a couple lifts in here and there, but your week is like Monday run, Wednesday run, Thursday run, and Saturday run. And then other than that, it's like you get some lifts in where you can, but it's not like a bro split where you're just gonna be jacked and lifting heavy weights, right? You could, but that wasn't what I was doing. And then, that I'm trying to raise a family it's a lot to take on, man. So anyway, so for now the marathon dreams are on the back burner, but I gotta right my ship. I gotta heal. I gotta get strong again. A little body recomposition kind of thing. So I want to invite you guys to share in this journey with me over these next 9 weeks. So August 1st, we'll see what the final product is of this and the outcome of this, and I'll be clearly transparent. If I have a bad day and I fuck up, I'll keep it a buck, but I'm not gonna negate or derail from the program and the plan that I'm on. I'm gonna be doing a bro split, whereas chest and triceps, back and biceps, shoulders, and then legs, and I'm gonna do abs and all that. And as my hip starts to heal and as I get fat adapted, I'm gonna start slowly introducing some cardio, and if need be, I'll do a little bit of intermittent fasting. I don't really want to track macros per se, as I've just been doing keto so long. It's like a rule of thumb: if it says more than 5 carbs a serving, leave it the fuck alone. It's pretty fucking simple shit. Like, you feel like shit, eat a little more fat, get some salt, drink a Powerade Zero. Like, these are all simple things, but it's like common knowledge isn't always common do. So it's the doing of. Last year I did 100 days of keto and I ended up shredded with abs, but I was running a fucking marathon training block through that. So this is gonna be more of a like gym rat approach. I will introduce some cardio probably in a week or two, depending on my hip, but it's gonna be light and it's gonna be on a bike or an elliptical because I just do not want to re-injure my hip. I can't, my quality of life is more important than being ripped, right? So, and I want to be able to squat again. I want to be able to do deadlifts again. That's fucking weird doing a fucking a leg day where you can't flex, you can't do a compound movement. That's not something I've experienced since I was like fucking brand new to the gym, right? When you're that guy that's like scared to squat and stuff, back in fucking 2013 or some shit like that. But man, so I invite you guys to come check me out. I will try to be on here more. If there's any questions, drop them in the comments. If you just want to heckle me and talk shit, you can do that too. I don't care. It's just motivation for me to do better. Yeah, I am really, really bummed out about not being able to run this marathon because I signed up for it. I plan to do it. I've been planning to do it since last year, and I'm not one to shy away from hard work or a challenge. It's just, when you do a run and then you limp for 3 or 4 days at a time, and then as soon as it's healed up, you got to go put that work on it again. That's not conducive to, a good living, to good quality of life. And at the end of the day, that's what it's got to be. I'm not a professional athlete. I don't get paid for that. I'm I'm a dad. I want to be around to raise my fucking kids and be able to fucking play with them. So, I got started thinking long term. Unfortunately, can't just be, powerlifting and running marathons my whole life. But, still going to get jacked and tan. That's still always going to be on the agenda. So hopefully I can do that. I'm getting a very late start to cutting I'm getting a very late start to cutting weight. It is the 18th of May, so by August I'm hoping to have at least a 4-pack, and we'll see what happens, man. I'm interested in a body recomposition. If you go check out the_Jesse_show, I will post a timestamped picture of myself today, so you can see. And I'll do that I guess we'll do them on Tuesdays because today's Tuesday. So every Tuesday I'll do that. I'll try to drop a little video every Tuesday, let you guys know how it's going, and then on the 1st we'll suns out, guns out, and see what comes of this. I'm excited to embark on this challenge, and and last year I did it, but it was 100 days, so that's like fucking a lot of days, and then it's more so than I'm going to do this time. I think it's like another 5 weeks. But I don't want to be on keto that extended long because August I'm going to be ready to start putting on some mass because I plan to get, with my hip healed, I plan to get fucking pretty jacked and strong over the winter. and I'm hoping to not get fat. I'm gonna look into some nutrition coaches. I might like I've been reading this book. It's Atkins 100, and maybe I'll ride with that. Maybe modify it a little bit to meet my protein needs. But there's this whole deal's like if you just jam with like 100 grams of carbs, it could be all right. I'm finished reading that book right now, so we'll take what applies and let the rest fly, like I do with most things. But for now, it's still gonna be like legit keto, like less than 40, 50 grams of carbs. I know a lot of people are like, oh, you should only do 30, but it's like, you know what, dude? I got a decent amount of muscle mass, and it's just gonna grow, and I'm gonna plan to be more and more and more active. And I don't think that I mean, I'll check if I get stalled out. Yeah, cut the carbs lower. I might go fucking carnivore for a minute. But it's just definitely gonna stay within the ketogenic realm. I don't plan on doing anything excessive with the carbs. I will not eat any bread. There won't be any rice. Zero potato. Just it's gonna be meat, cheese, green vegetables, olives, these kinds of things. Like keto food. A lot of eggs, especially because I'm poor as fuck right now. So eggs are like the keto top ramen. Like you can get a lot of eggs for a little bit of money, and they're perfect. That's like the perfect macronutrient based food is fucking eggs. Like they fit the bill exactly. And then I'll drink some protein powder and that kind of thing. But something I was listening to today was this guy was saying that on these kind of diets you got to be really careful with your micronutrients. So I am gonna get me I have some zinc. I'm gonna get me some copper. I'm gonna get me a multivitamin, I think, and just run that for a little bit to make sure that I'm getting all of my micronutrients, because it's easy to get away from that. And sometimes I'm not gonna lie, I hate eating salad. I'll fuck with it, it's good here and there, but it's like I don't eat salad regularly. I like to eat steaks and fucking bacon and steaks and eggs and steaks and steaks and steaks and steaks, and I like steaks a little bit. You might notice. Anyway, so I invite you to stay with me, tune in, follow my page, the _Jesse_show on the Instagram, or my personal page is Cole_Witta_K. So, reach out to me, man. If you want to join in my journey, you're welcome to that. Very much so. And okay, this is the last one I'm gonna touch on. Is like when I'm doing keto, I like to read books about keto and listen to podcasts about keto, so I can keep that on the forefront. Like that's the thing that I need to be doing. So it's like, for me, that's what I do. It's like when I'm running, I listen to David Goggins. When I'm eating keto, I listen to like Mark Bell, Keto Clarity, Dr. Jason Fong. You can get good information from Dr. Rhonda Patrick, even though she's not really a keto protagonist. I would steer from like Sean Baker and shit. He's cool and he's smart, but he's just such a fucking, he's a team player. You know what I mean? Like, I mean, I respect him. He's yoked. He's setting records at fucking however fucking old that old man is. But, he's like a zealot. And I'm not trying to be a zealot. I'm not trying to push keto on anybody. I'm just doing my thing. This is where I find success is I don't have to track my macros. I'm less hungry. Steaks for dinner all the time. Like, oh, that's a problem. Not for me. But, some people don't like steak, and that's cool. But I'm a steak eating ass motherfucker. So, anyway, I guess that's it. I'm not very good at doing solo podcasts. I can talk for an hour with my buddies, but when it's just me, I'm like, damn, bud. Running out of shit at 13 minutes. But anyway, like, share, subscribe. Appreciate you.